describe for me how you're going to finding numbers?
Well, we've just begun to engage in that process, and we'll look for applicants, and we'll vet those applicants until we find one that makes some sense, and then we'll bring them before the members and see what we can get done. Meantime, we've got a very competent chief financial officer here, who we just observed is stepping into the role on an interim or acting basis. My name. Thanks for the lunch.
Yeah, exactly.
The other thing you should take account of is that the way we're organized now, I'm the chief executive officer as well as the chairman, as opposed to a non-executive chairman. So the practical effect of this is going to be some demands on my time. That over these last months, I haven't had to spend as much time as I did the first couple of periods I was here. And so between Bob and I, there's a lot of forward momentum here. There's a lot of good things happening. You look in the rearview mirror, how we've been executed, got hit with the storm. So I'm very pleased with the progress and the momentum of the authority. And the key is to make sure that that's not interrupted while we look around for a new day-to-day chief operating officer. And so I'll fill some of that gap, and Bob will fill the rest. And I think we're going to be fine.
Now, the bond offering that you were discussing today, is it effective in any way by this change in
No.
like the leadership? You don't put that in?
No. And that's an informed judgment and dialogue with the bankers.
What about, are there any other issues? Are there issues with any state agency looking into the operation?
No, let me answer you directly. I saw what the blog said. Completely false. There's no basis in truth to what we saw in the blogs about letters to the state. None of that is accurate. And I can tell you that without equivocation.
You don't have any state agencies looking at your operation?
No. Well, I mean, didn't the controller, he's got something that they were...
Oh, there was an audit. Yeah.
We had an audit, ordinary course stuff.
Yeah.
If you're asking me, is there any investigation that is either catalyzed by Dimitri's departure, or is his departure the result of some state investigation, let me tell you without equivocation, the answer is no, and what you read in the blog is completely inaccurate.
Were you surprised by Dimitri's departure?
Well, half and half, because he has been working 70 and 80 hours a week, 7 days a week. He's a little tired, and he's done a lot of good stuff, but he's a little tired. And so once he told me how he was feeling, but initially it came as a bit of a surprise.
When did you learn?
Well, we had some discussions a couple of weeks ago, and then, this past week, he said, look, I think we should just get this done. And I believe he has an opportunity that was time sensitive, is my understanding. Oh, yeah. I think it's out in California. Demitri took about a 40% pay cut to come here, and that was about geography. He's a pretty successful guy in his own right, and I think that the combination of the hours in an operating job as opposed to an advisor and it's general counsel to the governor of California, to Mickey Cantor, who ran U.S. trade for President Clinton. The difference in the nature of the responsibilities, I think, had some influence on it, and of course the opportunity to get back into the private sector. So a combination of things, but people resign.
Thank you.
I know, I'm late.
Okay.
Good to see you. You got me.